looking for food, what to eat. So this is to tell you that this bird will perform well in your farm. How to select or know quality day old chicks for your farm? Yes, how will you know that these birds I got in my farm today are going to perform well, are going to give me the result I am looking for at the end of everything? So in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you some of the physical things you should look for when selecting day old chicks for your farm. So in selecting day old chicks for your farm, the first thing you should look for or check for is the eye. How bright is the color of the chick's eye? So from what we see here now, the chickens we have here, let me remove my hand so that I will open the eye. So you must make sure that there's nothing like water or tears coming out of the chick's eyes. So this is one thing to look for. Then the second thing to look for is the size and weight of the birds. Yes, a good day old chicks, a quality day old chicks should weigh up to 35 to 45 grams. If they are not weighing up to 35 to 45 grams, at least 32 grams is manageable. Anything lesser than 30 is just a trash. Do not select any birds that is less than 30. So another thing to check for is how active are these birds. Yes, the birds you want to select for your farm, how active are they? So like these birds now, I was holding these birds in my hand, and before I knew it, it has jumped to the front of the camera. So this is one thing to check for. As day old, how active are these birds that you want to put in your farm? A bird that is dull and is not active will not perform well in your farm. So this is another thing you should check for. Another thing to look for is how are they responding to feed. A quality bird that will perform in your farm should be able to start looking for food at the moment you drop them. Like what we are seeing here now, like this bird right now is looking for food. Yes, this bird here right now is looking for food. So it's at the front of the camera. Look at it here. So it's looking for food. You see it pecking. You see it pecking the camera, looking for food. So this is another thing to check for in the bird. How active, how are they responding to the feed you are giving them? So another thing to look for is their leg. If you want to select quality day old chicks for your farm, check the leg. Make sure that your chicks' legs are not dry. If you are selecting birds, make sure that their legs are not dry. Make sure you are having a good, robust leg. A chicken or a chick that is having a dry leg have a chance of not performing well in your farm. Another thing to check for is their nostril. Make sure that nothing is coming out of the nostril. Make sure that there's no catarrh, no liquid thing coming out of their nostrils. Look at, make sure there's nothing sticking to the nose of the bird. Then the beak again is another thing to check for. Make sure they're having even beak. Like what you have here, make sure one beak is no longer than the other. Make sure that a good bird that will perform well for you will have even beak. So another thing to check for is the sound. Yes, are these birds really making noise? Are they shouting? Like you can see, he's shouting, looking for food, what to eat. So this is to tell you that this bird will perform well in your farm. And mind you, this is the bird we want to send to our customers. If you are in Nigeria and you are looking to get day old chicks, you can contact us via the number shown on the screen right now. We supply to all states in Nigeria, the 32 states in Nigeria. Any location you find yourself, just give us a DM via the number shown on the screen right now, and we'll supply you birds. So this is another thing to check for. Must make sure that these birds are responding well. Make sure you see shouting. A good bird should be making sound, crying. Just from the background, you notice that the chicks here all are making sound. So this is another thing to check for when selecting quality birds for your farm. Then lastly, one thing to check for again when selecting quality birds for your farm is the crop. Yes, a good bird should have a well-structured crop. Or you check the crop. How filled is the chicken's crop after feeding them for 1 hour? A good bird that will perform well will have a full crop after feeding them for 1 hour, because right now they are hungry. So as you are dropping them in your farm, they should be able to start looking for food, looking for water. So within 1 hour of dropping them in your farm, their crop should be filled up. Yes, their crop should be filled up. So these are some of the tips I thought to share on how you can select quality day old chicks for your farm. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification, share this with your friends and family. Catch you up in the next video. This is Abraham's Agro Vision. Bye.